decades, South Korea has been hailed as an economic miracle, transforming itself from a war-torn nation in the 1960s into one of the world's most advanced economies. It became a global leader in industries like shipbuilding, technology, finance, and automotive production, making it one of the most influential economies in Asia. However, beneath this remarkable success lies a fragile foundation that is now showing cracks. The same economic model that once fueled rapid growth is now leading to stagnation, rising inequality, and an uncertain future. South Korea's economy grew rapidly, but this was not purely a result of free market capitalism or democracy. In reality, the government played a significant role in handpicking and supporting large conglomerates, known as chaebols, such as Samsung, Hyundai, LG, and SK Group. These corporations received government-backed loans, subsidies, and policy protection, allowing them to dominate key industries. While this strategy worked initially, it created an economy that was heavily dependent on a few megacorporations. Unlike other developed nations, where industries are diverse and competition is encouraged, South Korea's economic power is concentrated in the hands of a few family-owned businesses. As a result, small businesses and startups struggle to compete, leading to a lack of innovation and diversification in the economy. The chaebol-driven economy brought South Korea prosperity, but over time, it also led to several major issues. Monopolistic control. A handful of companies dominate major industries, limiting opportunities for smaller businesses and startups to grow. Extreme job competition. South Koreans face intense pressure to secure jobs at top chaebols, often requiring years of rigorous education and exams just to be considered. This leads to a stressful and competitive society, leaving little room for entrepreneurship. Corporate debt crisis. These conglomerates operate with high levels of debt, making South Korea one of the most corporate indebted economies in the world. If any of these giants fail, it could destabilize the entire economy. South Korea is now facing a demographic crisis with one of the lowest birth rates in the world.
When birth rates are discussed, you'll see this number a lot, 2.1. This is the birth rate needed to maintain population levels. South Korea's not close. Last year, its rate was 0.72. Japan is at 1.26. To put this in context, the EU average is 1.53, and the UK is at 1.49.
An aging population means fewer workers, higher social welfare costs, and slower economic growth. Meanwhile, the cost of living, particularly housing prices, education, and daily expenses, has skyrocketed, making it difficult for young people to start families. At the same time, China has replaced South Korea as the world's new manufacturing powerhouse, producing even cheaper and more competitive products. This has put immense pressure on South Korea's key industries, especially in automobiles, electronics, and shipping. If South Korea fails to innovate, it risks losing its position as an economic leader. Adding to its economic troubles, South Korea's political landscape has become increasingly unstable. Corruption scandals, power struggles, and chaebol influence over the government have led to public distrust. Unlike the past, when economic growth masked these issues, South Koreans are now feeling the effects of a stagnating economy, and frustration is growing. Many citizens believe that the government has failed to address these problems, leading to rising social tensions and protests. If political leaders cannot implement effective reforms, South Korea may struggle to maintain its prosperity in the coming decades. The miracle on the Han River built South Korea into the economic powerhouse it is today. However, the same factors that once fueled its growth are now becoming obstacles. The over-reliance on chaebols, a shrinking workforce, and lack of economic diversity are serious challenges that need to be addressed. South Korea has the potential to remain a global leader, but it must embrace change. Encouraging new businesses, reducing chaebol dominance, investing in emerging technologies, and implementing social reforms will be key to sustaining its success. If these issues remain unaddressed, South Korea's economic miracle may come to an end, turning into a long-term struggle for stability and growth.